right. You may or may not be able to see me at this point. Can you hear me? I see that my face is coming through. If you can see me, say something. If you can hear me, say something. Can you hear me? Wonderful. If you are watching this in the future, guys, go ahead and skip ahead about 5 minutes. We'll be getting started with this, well, maybe just 3 minutes, maybe even 2 to 3 minutes. We will get started with this totally awesome tournament/bracket, deciding once and for all which Panic at the Disco song is the best. Yeah, boy. There are approximately 68 Panic at the Disco songs on Spotify, and of all of those, I have feedback going. I need to fix that feedback. There we go. All right, we are going to be... Whoa, I have never, I think, had this many people in a live stream before. This is intense. Okay, so we got to keep the energy going. Let's keep this moving. We are going to be talking about which one is the best. We are going to be talking, and you guys are going to decide. This is a voting type thing. So I'm going to I have put together this right here. This is my Panic at the Disco Best Song Tournament bracket. And as you can see, 64 different songs. The 4 songs that did not make it on, or the 5 songs that did not make it on, are The Overpass, Old Fashioned, Folkin' Around, From a Mountain in the Middle of the Cabins, The Piano Knows Something I Don't Know. The reason these did not make it on, I am so sorry if I just crapped on your favorite song. The reason these did not make it on is because for these 3, they're from like one of the really old albums, and they have the fewest listens on Spotify. The Overpass and Old Fashioned have the fewest listens from the newest album. So and they also have fewer than those other 3 ones as well. So 5 of the least listened to songs on any Panic at the Disco album. So if you're sad that these are not on there, it's your fault. You should have listened to them some more. Let me pull back my face. I'm not the world's greatest live streamer, so we're just going to make it work. It's going to be a make it work moment, I suppose. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely freaking awesome. I'm so glad that all of you are here to do this. We have been streaming for about 3 minutes, so we're going to give it 1 more minute for anybody else to pop in, and then we are going to be talking what the best Panic at the Disco song is. And keep in mind, there's a lot of songs on here. They're from all the different albums. We've got Death of a Bachelor. We've got Pray for the Wicked. We've even got a song that he did with Fun called Come On. And that was a pretty popular one, so we put it on there. Fever, You Can't Sweat Out, Pretty Odd, and Vices and Virtues. Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. So many albums, and typically their albums are smaller. So it's going to be really interesting to see not only which song wins, but which album does the best. And we're going to try to make this quick, because I know you guys are busy, got places to be, things to do. So it's time to go ahead and jump into this. Are you guys ready for the first matchup? Now, real quick, the basic ground rules here. Number 1, you have to vote, because you're the ones... Ow, shoot, I just stuck one fingernail under my other fingernail. That hurt. You are the ones who decide which songs win. This is like a March Madness, 1 song v 1 song. The winner takes all, moves on to the next round, okay? So it's just a normal bracket, and you're going to have to make the decision. Now, votes, a lot of the easy votes are going to happen in the chat, and if there's not like a clear winner, then we'll move it to Twitter or we'll move it to straw poll. If you look in the description, you can see the link to my Twitter, and I'm also going to put that in the chat, okay? Anytime we have to use a straw poll vote, we are going to go ahead and I'll put a link in the chat for that as well, okay? So, that being said, also... I'm going to be the one doing most of the talking, obviously, because I'm the one that's live streaming. But if one of you would like to make an impassioned argument, of course, you can always comment it. But if you do a super chat, and it can be just $1, because we're not trying to make a ton of money here. We're just trying to make this fun, and I want to make sure that I notice your chat. As you can see, the chat is going by so fast. So $1, if you want to do that. Oh, $2 already. J Nerd is ready. Okay, J Nerd, I hear you. Thank you so much for that super chat, man. If anybody else does want to submit like an argument for why one song is better than another, and you do a super chat, I will give extra attention to that argument. I'll read it, and then I'll, disagree or agree with you, and I might even come down and argue on your side and try to get people to vote for your song. Okay, so now that we've got the corporate stuff out of the way, let's get down to business. Okay, so here is the dealio. Let me put this up here. Very good. Okay, so the first 1v1. The only difference versus Dancing's Not a Crime. And the only difference, they have such long names for their songs, so I don't remember all of them. But the only difference between Martyrdom and Suicide is press coverage versus Dancing's Not a Crime, which is the winner. And I know that there's going to be a little bit of latency, so you're probably going to start voting like a couple of minutes after I mention each individual one. But this is the first one, and I am looking at the chat, and it looks like we've got a strong in favor of The Only Difference. Yeah, I'm going to say The Only Difference pretty easily wins that one. Okay, so The Only Difference moves on. The only difference between Martyrdom and Suicide is press coverage. Next one, The Calendar versus Miss Jackson. This one, personally, is a very easy decision for me. The Calendar versus Miss Jackson right here. Very, very easy decision. I come down heavily on the side of Miss Jackson, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Yeah, wow. The Only Difference really beat Dancing's Not a Crime badly on that last one. That was bloody, in fact. But what are you guys saying here? I need to go and exit out of as many things because my computer's starting to run a little bit slowly. In fact, I should have done that earlier. Stupid, stupid me. Exiting out of this while you guys are voting. Miss Jackson versus The Calendar. What are we hearing, guys? What are we hearing? Looks like we got a little bit of a situation. All right. You guys are still voting for The Only Difference. That's what I'm seeing in the chat. You probably have moved on at this point. And my computer is just having a heck of a tough time keeping up with you. But I'm going to say that Miss Jackson's probably going to win, right? Like, that's the logical answer. Or maybe you're just really far behind. Maybe I'm really far behind. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm a terrible live streamer. But we're going to say it's The Calendar versus Miss Jackson. Are any of you guys hearing this? Because I'm still seeing the wrong, like, old... I'm going to refresh that. Live dashboard. Yeah, all right. Well, we're going to say Miss Jackson wins because I think that's probably pretty obvious. Next song is London Beckoned Songs, or One of the Drunks. And that London Beckoned Songs about money written by machines versus One of the Drunks. I think this is going to be a slightly harder one because London Beckoned Songs is from an older time and One of the Drunks is brand new. Neither of them are super popular, so this should be a pretty even matchup, I would say. Wow, the time is like super screwy on this. I'm sorry, guys. This is like... really slow. Okay. Well, you guys look like you're having a... Man, I'm so sorry. I'm getting a little bit flustered here because I don't know what's going on. But we will get this. We will get this, I promise. Force quitting a lot of stuff. Getting my computer at operational speed. One of the Drunks. Okay, it looks like One of the Drunks wins. Good, good, good. Okay. Next one is Vegas Lights versus Sarah Smiles. I'm going to just say it's Vegas... Or, sorry, I'm going to say it's Sarah Smiles. That seems like the obvious choice to me in this case. But I'm definitely down for whatever you guys think is actually the case here. So, Sarah Smiles versus Vegas Lights. And it looks like you guys are starting to catch up to where I'm at. Thank goodness, because this is going kind of slow. But we are getting it. We are getting it because this is worth it. This is worth figuring out. And it looks like even the latency is catching up and everybody's happy. And a lot of you guys are still here. Again, the largest live stream that I have ever had. So thank you so much for being here. Wait, London? Is London winning? Versus... No, One of the Drunks definitely won. Next, Vegas Lights versus Sarah Smiles. What do you guys got for me? See, Sarah Smiles is such a classic Panic at the Disco song, and it's from so long ago. What album was that a part of? Some of you guys are going to be ashamed of me that I don't know all of this off the top of my head. But Sarah Smiles just beautiful. It's so classic, and I love that. It's kind of like, it's just a sweet song. It's about smiling, right? It's beautiful. It's not really about smiling. It's about more than that. I am seeing a lot of Vegas Lights. Oh my gosh, this is really difficult. This is a really close one. All right, I'm gonna put a poll on my Twitter, and we're gonna decide this right here, right now. Which song is better? Vegas Lights or Sarah Smiles? Tweet. Boom. Okay, guys, head over to my Twitter. I'll put a link in the description momentarily. And give me that vote. Which song is better, Vegas Lights or Sarah Smiles? And we've already got a couple of votes. You guys are so good. You guys are so good. All right, putting the link in the chat. There you go. All right, go hit that up. Give me that sweet vote and goodness. And I'll put a link in the description as well. Well, you won't be able to see that. Never mind. Just go to my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description. There's a link in there too. This is so close. I thought for sure Sarah Smiles would be the winner, but you guys apparently are a little bit more difficult to predict than I predicted. In the meantime, while you guys are working over there, let's go back and look at the next one here. The next one is Nails for Breakfast, Tax for Snacks, and King of the Clouds. Maybe we can decide this one in the chat, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about Nails for Breakfast, Tax for Snacks versus King of the Clouds. I'm going to say King of the Clouds just because that's one I'm more familiar with, but I need to listen to... Oh, gosh. I don't even have my headphones with me, and I don't want to get copyrighted, but there's so many different songs. It's hard to keep track of them all. And I'm going to give... Oh, gosh. That poll on Twitter is going nuts, and it looks like Sarah Smiles with 110 votes in pulls ahead with 2/3 of the vote. So we are going to give that one to Sarah Smiles pretty handily there. Good job, Sarah Smiles. I'm glad you guys agreed with me on that one because I just thought that was like a really clear choice, personally. All right, Nails for Breakfast, Tax for Snacks, King of versus King of the Clouds, people. What do you got for me? What do you got? Whew, man, this is exhausting. I'm gonna have to go. I am an extrovert for sure, but after this and like all of the energy that I'm showing right now. I am going to have to go an introvert, and I don't know how I'm going to introvert, but I'll have to figure out how to introvert. I'm seeing my first vote's for Nails. First vote is for Nails. Next one, any King of the Clouds? Anybody at all? Oh, yep. Oh, gosh. I think that one's... Oh, that's again kind of close to call, but I think King of the Clouds is the winner here. I'm gonna just for my bird's eye view, King of the Clouds moving in. Not that I want to go. I'm really intrigued by the title. I haven't listened to that one very much, but I would love to go and listen to more of that. All right, guys. Let's do 2 songs at a time. Well, no, let's just do one. Nearly Witches versus Girl That You Love. Nearly Witches versus Girl That You Love. What do you got for me? Nearly Witches versus Girl That You Love. Vegas Lights started catching back up in the poll on Twitter. Oh, well, too late, Vegas Lights. The Sarah Smiles were more enthusiastic than you were. All right. Oh, hey. We got a super chat. Where is the super chat? Where did it go? Where'd the super chat go? Yeah, okay. Jonah Padula says, Girl That You Like is probably the worst song on... Oh gosh, now I'm not even remembering what the acronym is for. Oh yeah, Too Weird to Live, Too Fresh? Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. He says Girl That You Like is probably the worst song. That is a fair... Or Girl That You Love, sorry. I am revealing how much you guys listen to this more than I do, I guess. But yeah, no, and the people on Spotify would agree with you, and Nearly Witches is heavily winning. So Jonah... I'm very, very happy that you sent in a super chat. Thank you so much. But yeah, I would say that the world agrees with you here. And so I'm going to agree with Jonah too. And we're going to put Nearly Witches on that next level, people. Here we go. Nearly Witches. Boom. Okay. Camisado, and Dine in LA. Dying in LA is one that I would lean towards on this one. While you guys vote on that, I'm going to step out of the room and get something really quickly. All right, Camisado versus Dying in LA, if I'm saying that right. Lord, forgive me if I'm not, because the fans will murder me. All right, I am back, and it looks to me like Dying in LA is a pretty clear winner on this one. I'm going to guess that that's probably mostly because it's so much newer than Camisado, but I'm intrigued, and I haven't listened to Camisado in a while, so I want to remember what it sounds like. And you guys should be listening wherever you are out in the world, too, so you can remember as well. But Dying in LA, Nicotine versus 9 in the Afternoon. Guys, this isn't even a competition right here. Nicotine versus 9 in the Afternoon. I know exactly which one you're going to pick, so you should go ahead and just pick it. Obviously, 9 in the Afternoon is going to win this one. Hands down. Completely hands down. Excited for this. Excited to be right. I cannot wait till we get into some of the harder stuff. We are a quarter through of the first round of the brackets, and we're probably going to speed this up a little bit. But 9 in the Afternoon is the one currently on the block. And then we are going to talk, what's next here? We're going to talk Time to Dance versus Victoria. So you can start voting on that one as well. We got Nicotine versus 9 in the Afternoon and Time to Dance versus Victorious. Whew. Oh, video output is low. The stream health is terrible. Oh no, can you hear me? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth buffering, as such viewers will experience buffering. Not buffering! No! Help, 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 help! Okay, well anyway, don't panic, people. I need to probably just exit out of that right there. Cool. Still got people voting on the last one. Dying in LA still won, though. I see more Camisados than I did before. Wait, somebody's actually voting for Nicotine? How is that possible? Nicotine. What? I refuse to believe it. 9 in the Afternoon has to win. Okay, we're going back to Twitter for this one. Let me put together another poll here. What song is better? Nicotine or 9 in the Afternoon? All right, go vote on that, people. Go vote on it. I'll link to my profile in the description. Voting for both. You can't do that, unfortunately. You got to make decisions in life. Sometimes life's about making the tough calls, even when they're really, really tough. So tough. You gotta be tough. Sorry, guys. Nicotine. Let's see. Okay, I can see why you like Nicotine. I can't see why you like Nicotine more than 9 in the Afternoon, though. Let's see. Oh, so close between Time to Dance and Victorious. I don't know what to do here. This one's going to be tough, too. I think I'm seeing Time to Dance more, and I think, let's look at our poll on Twitteroni here. Looks like Nicotine. Oh my gosh, guys. No, 9 in the Afternoon is so good. How could you poop on 9 in the Afternoon? Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Okay, wow. I did not know that Nicotine was so much more popular, but it is. And you guys, you take it. And Time to Dance is so much more popular. I'm wondering if we don't have, like... Well, 9 in the Afternoon is a way older song, so maybe that's why it's less popular. But guys, seriously, get with it. You need to go listen to 9 in the Afternoon. You need to take that song hecka seriously. All right? Okay. Next song coming up. We're So Starving versus Girls, Girls, Boys. Girls/girls/boys, as we like to say. We're So Starving. Wait, what are we so starving for? Is this one of those crazy titles? No, it's just We're So Starving versus Girls, Girls, Boys. right here. What's the vote? What do we got? Let's go. All right. How? Oh, well, all of my notebooks, I just pushed them off my desk accidentally. That's crazy. Well, while we're waiting, catchy. Somebody says it's catchy. Okay, all right, nicotine's catchy. Gotcha. We still have 260 people here. I'm assuming 100 left when the stream got really, really rough, but more people will come back. They would have left anyway. They couldn't handle the heat of the decisions we're making here. But it looks like Girls, Boys is handily winning. So the next one, line is the most fun a girl can have with her clothes on versus casual affair. Which one is more popular? Guys, you're the ones making a decision. I will say that line is the most fun versus casual affair. I will say that what I did here while you guys are voting on that, I took each album and I started from the back, and I would just put in each of these like sets of 4, I would just put a song, and I would do the next set of 4 and put a song. So you'll probably notice that like in these sets of 4, there's not a song from the same album, and that was to try to get a lot of variety here, so that like, you know, if there was one album that was significantly more popular, it wouldn't just like sweep all. Oh, actually no, the way I designed it, it could sweep all now. That was dumb. All right, well anyway, if one album does sweep all, then we will know, and it'll be super obvious, and that'll actually be really cool. So always look on the bright side, guys. That's a lesson for you kids. Always look on the bright side. Looks like line is the most fun, handily winning. That was my prediction. My prediction indeed, and I feel so proud of myself for knowing exactly what you guys would pick, because it's what I would pick. All right. Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time versus She's a Handsome Woman. Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time is from Death of a Bachelor. And it's actually one of the really good songs from there. It's got over 115 million hits on Spotify, which is incredible. And then She's a Handsome Woman is way further back. That is from Pretty Odd. Oddly, Pretty Odd was their least popular album on Spotify. So, you know, we millennials, or whatever we all are, we measure everything by Spotify, so there you go. What do we got here? Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time versus She's a Handsome Woman. And I might start making some of these calls as we get going, just because I really want us to get to the meat here. I'm glad I didn't with 9 in the afternoon, because I would have totally picked... Okay, Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. Clear winner. What about, but it's better if you do versus Do You Know What I'm Seeing? And now I'm possessed with the desire to go listen to some of these. So I'm going to go and do that. But it's better if you do. There we go. Yeah, so groovy, man. You know what? The best part about Panic at the Disco, the lyrics tend to be fine, and I like the stories that they tell, but the music, just so classic. It's like they took Frank Sinatra and they made him sassy. And that's how I see Death of a Bachelor. And some of their older music too, like they have like enough of this old school vibe with like tinky tink pianos. That's just fun. It's just fun. Oh, thank goodness. Hopefully the internet doesn't go away again. Whew. All right, but if it's better if you do, winning clearly. What about Far Too Young to Die versus Do You Know What I'm Seeing? Good. Okay. Internet died for a second there, guys. So sorry. So sorry. So we're moving on to Far Too Young to Die versus Hallelujah. Okay, I'll be honest here. I don't like Hallelujah that much because it's not, you know, it's just like him kind of being like, hallelujah in the moment. Life is so good. I'm so awesome. And I get tired of Brendan Urie talking about that because it tends to be his like favorite topic. High Hopes is like that. Say Amen is like that. F a Silver Lining's like that. Hey Look Ma, I Made It's kind of like that. I'm back. Don't freak out, please. It's okay. We're here. Now the chat's going crazy. You guys are like 30 seconds behind me, so the stream is continuing. Stream resumed. Whew. Man, that was a close one, guys. Far Too Young to Die. Yeah, clearly winning. Good. I'm glad that you have the same opinion as I do. Maybe you don't have it for the same reason, but I think Far Too Young to Die is better than... It's probably better than Hallelujah. All right. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm just going to make the call here. You guys can vote if you want. I Write Sins Not Tragedies is the clear winner right here. I just went and made that call for you. So you guys can move on to Colorful and Emperor's New Clothes. I apologize. I don't want to put words in your mouths or just like, you know, tell you what to think, but I know. I can read the collective consciousness right now. I Write Sins Not Tragedies would have won. If anybody wants to disagree, go ahead, but it wins. Emperor's New Clothes versus Colorful. What do we got going on, people? That is the next one. And then we're moving on to the second half, the other half of the bracket. That'll mean we've done 16 1v1 matches. And as you probably know, in a situation like this, I think it's 32 plus 16 is 48, which is 56, which is... I think it comes out to about 63 different head-to-heads. So, and seeing how long this has taken us, I'm probably going to start speeding it up. But Emperor's New Clothes, handily winning. All right, for those of you who are joining us as we move into the second half of round one. It's a lot, I know. It's a lot. I've got the songs over here that we had to pass over that just weren't popular enough to make it into the competition, so that we kept it at 64. And over here you can see the other half that we're about to jump into. Now, keep in mind, if you submit a $1 super chat, which I will only even get 70 cents out of it, so you know I'm not super chat crazy, based on the way YouTube does and everything. But if you do a super chat for $1 and you give your opinion, we'll pause everything, talk about your opinion, and then try to get everybody to reconsider, to agree with you, and then we'll move on, all right? Keep that in mind, especially as we get into the next rounds. You don't want your favorite song to die early. If anybody gives me a $100 super chat, I'll just make your song win. That is not true, I won't, but that'd be fun. Anyway, Death of a Bachelor versus I Constantly Thank God for Esteban. I think Death of a Bachelor is going to clearly win this one, but I'll let you guys make the call. And while you do that, I'm going to go ahead and say that Ballad of Mona Lisa is going to win here. And Build God Then We'll Talk is going to win here. Yeah, sorry that I'm making some of these calls, but like I said, I think some of these are pretty obvious. Any ones that I'm not completely sure about, because I was wrong about 9 in the afternoon, that's for sure. But yeah. Oh, and This Is Gospel's going to beat Always. Faux show. All right, so I just went ahead and made a few decisions, and I apologize that I'm robbing you of your choice and your abilities, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right on these ones. So I Constantly Thank God for Esteban versus Death of a Bachelor, and I'm going to continue making some of those choices unless you guys want to super chat it up. And that is just from Death of a Bachelor winning pretty handily. Cool. That's just from a desire to save time. All right, so The End of All Things versus I Have Friends in Holy Places. This is the next matchup right here, guys. End of All Things versus I Have Friends in Holy Places. Oh, and I still have Panic at the Disco music playing in my ear. That is very, very distracting. So, this is a lot of fun, guys. I really enjoy this. Thanks for showing up. It means a lot. It means a lot that people don't hate me and that they want to hear what we have to say collectively as a group here. So, wait, somebody said, "Are you kidding?" I love it when there's... Are you kidding? Always was my wedding song. Oh, Madison Wilson, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And Minerva, you voted for Esteban, and so did Green Daddy, and Damia did. I'm so sorry that Death of a Bachelor beat that. Where are we at right now? We're still doing The End of All Things, and I Have Friends in Holy Places. Oh, you guys, the tables one, you wanted it to beat Ballad of Mona Lisa. So sorry. Oh, hey, looks like we got a super chat. We got 2 super chats. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we got to take this very seriously. Everybody, let's break it down. Raphael Verdelli says that Sinatra style from Death of a Bachelor is the best. Dude, you are not wrong. Musically, it may be my favorite song from Panic at the Disco. I love that. Okay, Brendan Urie does some things where I'm like, yo, Brendan, let's chill out. Let's just be a little bit more like humble, or let's just have a good time, bro. But his voice and his singing matches that style to an insane level, and it just blows my mind. It's beautiful. Okay, some people are saying the tables versus Mona Lisa thing is kind of being drawn into question here, and somebody also said that Twitter would be a better place to do some of these. So I'm gonna actually and to be fair, I'm doing, because we don't have time to do Twitter every time, I'm doing Twitter when we have, it's like really, really close. So I'm going to bring tables, or I'm going to bring I think End of All Things is winning this one. Yeah, End of All Things is winning. I only take Twitter when we really get stuck. So we got End of All Things here. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying Tables versus Mona Lisa, that Tables would win. So I want you guys to go ahead and just vote on this real quick. I'll remove my stupid decision to make the decision myself, and let's see what you guys have to say. If Ballad of Mona Lisa wins, though, I'm going to have more confidence going forward. If it doesn't, I won't make any more decisions, because I'm like 100% sure in this one. Jonah, super chat. If Come On doesn't make it to the finale, I'm going to be mad. Jonah, Come On is a super good song. And it sounds really cool. It's just got like, actually, the only reason I'm saying that, to be fair, is that I listened to it for the first time today because I had never heard of it. Is that not crazy? All right, there's so many votes for Tables. I got to take this one to Twitter, guys. I'm going to take this one to Twitter. And that scares me because I really want Mona Lisa to win because it's obviously the better song, but you proved me wrong. Tables, Mona Lisa. All right. That is all on you. It is completely fair on Twitter. And I know, I'm so sorry, some of you guys don't have Twitter, which I am so sorry that that's not something that you can participate in. I think just the way statistics and probability works, it's pretty likely that the vote will still be fair and that your vote will be represented by other people. But yeah, Come On. What was the musical style in that? Because it was seriously awesome. It was like, it was more pop than what they usually do. Was it? It was just really bouncy. Yeah, it's like super happy and fun. I love Come On. I don't know if it'll make it into the end, but now that you've super chatted it, who knows? Just kidding. I won't cheat, but I want to. Which song is better? Mona Lisa's winning pretty handily, guys. Looks like it's going to be Mona Lisa. In which case, I am going to continue I'm going to continue picking some of these every once in a while. All right. We also have a super chat from Pigeon Lester. Now that's rubles, I think. So are you from Russia? If so, that's awesome. Somebody just asked a question about donations in the... Dude, did you notice the giant donation? I did not notice a giant donation. I think rubles are like that's 100 rubles. I think it's like, basically it's like 100 pennies. So I don't think... If I'm missing some like $100 donation here, you guys hit me up like mad, bro. We're going to come back to the super chats in a second, but it does look like Mona Lisa winning like a boss. So we're going to move Mona Lisa right over here. Now we got, that was my Twitter link. Okay. Crazy Equals Genius versus Northern Downpour. Okay. I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm going to just say this one's going to be so close anyway. I'm going to just do a poll for this one. Which song is best? And we've got Crazy Equals Genius versus Northern Downpour. I want this one to be fair. I feel like Northern Downpour is probably a better song, but I think Crazy Equal Genius is way more fun. And so I couldn't predict which way this one's going to go. I honestly couldn't. So I'm going to leave that one to you, homies, and you can vote that one up. Somebody said, pick Tables so that he can't continue to decide. Okay, look. There was a $100 donation? Where is this $100 donation that I'm missing? I think it's just the 100 rubles. Somebody, you guys are freaking me out. I Heart Ginger's 13, you freaking me out, man. Grace Mensa says there was 100 too. You know how much I would freak out if there was a $100 donation? That would just blow my freaking mind. Okay. So maybe it'll... You guys are freaking me out. Anyway, I really want to get back to what Pigeon Lester was saying. By the way, Pigeon Lester, that is a fantastic name. I just cannot imagine what source of genius and brilliance caused you to come up with that name, because that is just absolutely beautiful. Northern Downpour, it beats Crazy Equals Genius, it looks like. So let me go ahead and switch that up, and we'll get to those super chats as we... I'm so glad Northern Downpour won. I just feel like it's such a classic Panic at the Disco song. It's got that length. Build God, Then We'll Talk beats Let's Kill Tonight. LA Devotee versus When the Day Met the Night. Okay? When the Day Met the Night versus LA Devotee. What do we got here, guys? That is your next vote. LA Devotee, When the Day Met the Night. I'm going to say LA Devotee is going to win. Pigeon Lester, why are people not choosing songs from Pretty Odd? They're so well written and iconic. Anyway, mad respect for you, dude. Pigeon, thanks. And like I was saying a second ago, mad respect for your name, because that is a heck of a name. That is just a name on a whole other level. Pigeon Lester. I'm gonna Google it after this because I feel like there's got to be some deeper meaning behind it. But I love that name. That's so cool. And if that's your real name, blessed are you, because that's fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, how has Pretty Odd been doing? Because I feel like it hasn't been doing that great. It is the least popular out of all of them. I was so surprised when 9 in the Afternoon didn't make it. Yeah, I have friends that make it. Northern Downpour made it, so there's one. And we got a few more that we're going to get through. And I feel like Mad as Rabbits might win something, so we'll see. Do we got any votes coming in here? Mind of Stone for says with a picture of a koala. That's excellent. Says the end of all things. Oh no, we moved past. Oh, the end of all things won. Thank goodness. I'm so glad. That wasn't because of the super chat, but I'm so glad that won because it just makes me happy for you. The end of all things is so emotional. Yeah, I need to go listen to it more myself, but it's emotional that it won. It makes me feel happy for you. LA Devotee, clear winner on this one. Wait, Lester as in. Oh, okay. LA Devotee, clear winner on this one. Let's pull up the brackets here. Now we got F a Silver Lining versus Golden Days. I think F a Silver Lining is going to win just because it's so new, and Pretty Odd has been doing pretty poorly. So, oh, actually, Golden Days is not from Pretty Odd. Where is Golden Days from? Golden Days is... It is... Oh, yeah, it's from Death of a Bachelor. Silly me. I explained that at some point. Hey, babe.
Hi.
How's it going?
Super chat from Josh.
Yeah, I saw that. I was just about to get to it. That's awesome. April just came in and reminded me that there's a super chat from you, and that is awesome. Josh is actually already a patron over on Patreon. So this is just Josh. Yeah, and if you look at the end of all my videos, you see Josh's name as well as several other people. Don't know what my Patreon would be doing without Josh. So Josh, thank you so much. Honestly, I don't want to get emotional because I sometimes get emotional, but the fact that you would support me on Patreon, you don't have to super chat, man. You already do so much. So anyway, thank you so much. And April, thank you for mentioning Josh, too. Somebody said, hey, April. Who said, hey, April? Ari is me said, hey, April.
Hey, friend.
April says hi back if you can hear her. Golden Days wins hands down, so we're going to do that, and we're going to get to Josh's super chat here because it looks like it's something good to talk about. So we got Hurricane versus Pas de Cheval. Hurricane versus Pas de Cheval. I'll let you guys hash that one out. I honestly don't. Oh, somebody else mentioned you. Minerva McGonagall. Nice. Harry Potter reference. And America Avia. America Avia has been around this channel for so long. I remember his name from so long ago. That's so good. Okay. You probably noticed that I talk more like a live streaming YouTuber idiot when I'm live streaming, and I do. That's true. I'm talking too much, but looks like Hurricane's winning pretty good. Oh, somebody else said, hey, Minerva. Yeah, I got you, Minerva. I eventually found you. I think there were a couple others that I missed too. Okay. So let's see what Josh had to say. Josh, not to get off topic here, but what are your thoughts on how repetitive the new 21 Pilots music is? Are you surprised by it at all? I personally love the new music. Live stream for them? Josh, yeah, we are going to definitely do a live stream for them. I don't know if we'll do a live stream right away for this new music. We'll definitely do a bracket tournament thing in October after their new album comes out, probably pretty close to after it comes out. But we might talk about it sooner than that too. It would be worth it to discuss because that is an interesting conversation. My thoughts on how repetitive the new music is. Okay, so first of all, I come from a point of view where 21 Pilots can do no wrong. So if they're repetitive, all of a sudden I'll be like, wow, repetition sounds so much better than it ever did. But to be, straightforward and to be unbiased, yeah, okay, don't kill me, Click, or whoever else is here. But let's get to that as soon as we do the next vote, because the Hurricane definitely won. And then I'll put my face on here too. Say Amen Saturday Night versus Memories. That's the next one we got here, guys. Say Amen Saturday Night. Say Amen Saturday Night versus Memories. I couldn't predict that one. But Josh, I would say as far as the repetition goes, yeah, I think that we have to erase expectations a little bit for 21 Pilots for this next album because it really sounds like a concept story-based album to the point that it might also be a rock opera. And so I am just like, which I would think would mean less repetition, but so it was surprising to me as well. what I really one of the things that keeps them from being really repetitive is Tyler's huge dependence on raps through a lot of it. And all out of these two songs, all we got was a rap on Nico and the Niners. And even that rap wasn't what we typically get from him. It wasn't the super personal, metaphor-filled stuff. It felt mostly like references to the Dima storyline. So it was very unexpected. I think that we're probably going to get more songs like that on the less, the not so much singles. There'll probably be less repetition. I felt like these songs I felt like they were thinking concert, and they were thinking, what do you call it? They were thinking the storyline. I think that once we get into more of the songs on the album, what am I trying to say here? I'm having a hard time concentrating, thinking about a lot of different things. If I think of it, I'll come back to it. But yeah. Okay, so Memories, Say Amen. Dang, it's another close one. All right, we're going to Twitter for this one, guys. We're doing a hardcore Twitter left-right here. Which song is better? Memories or Saturday Night? Say Amen. All right, that's on Twitter. Link in the description. Link in the chat. I think that some people will be tempted to say that 21 Pilots is getting more pop or something like that. I think some people would be tempted to say that they're getting more pop. But the thing that keeps me from ever believing that in this case with these songs is that this is what I was going to say. There's so many references to Dima that there's just like, it would be crazy if this stuff made it on the radio because nobody would know the heck of what was going on. So, yeah, I feel like it's repetitive, but I feel like he's doing something with that repetition and giving a feeling rather than just like copying out. But we'll see. Time will tell. Got to try to be unbiased, you know? Hey, guys, thanks so much for all the super chats. That is just the coolest thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody who's super chatted so far. And I'm sure that April, if I almost, because I didn't miss Josh. I saw Josh. But if I almost missed somebody, I'm sure April will mention it at some point. Also, Josh, that might be the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. So thank you for that. All right, the vote here. Say Amen Saturday Night. Clear winner on that. Okay, The Good, the Bad, the Dirty, and Come On. Okay, this one's going to be a good one. What do you guys got for me here? The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty versus Come On. I want Come On to win because I just discovered it today and I love it. So, yeah, what do you guys got for me? What are we going to say on this one? The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty versus Come On. Ginny, what you said in the chat about it's all about Dima, so it's hard to say if it's more pop. It's less pop than Blurry. Yeah, it's definitely less pop than Blurry, and it's more like rock. Oh, Pigeon Lester's a Dan and Phil reference. Thanks, Nicole. But yeah, Ginny, what you were saying, I would definitely agree with. Guys, there's an ant on my cord. He's got big antlers, or antennas. Wow, English professor, not a science professor. April's laughing at me so bad. Okay. Oh no, The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty is winning. Hey guys, I wanna remind you that earlier there was a super chat where somebody wanted Come On to win. It was Jonah. He said, if Come On doesn't make it to the finale, I'm gonna be mad. And it was a super chat, so let's all just respect him and go along with it. Okay, fine. We're gonna do a poll here because I can't cheat, but I can try. Jonah, this is for your super chat because it looks like The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty is winning because you super chatted. I'm gonna put this to the vote, and that's which song is better. Come On, The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty. See, kids, when you super chat, good things happen. So there we go. Okay, Feel Good Inc. Somebody's just like Feel Good Inc. There we go. Okay, yeah, wrong band here, buddy. We are so corporate here at Pop Song Professor Incorporated. I'll try to be less corporate, guys. Might be. I just think it's funny. Okay. Oh, it's neck and neck. Come on. Come on's got... I'm even saying come on to try to encourage come on to win. Please let come on win. Please, guys. Please. I want it to make it to the next round at least. Because it's a bop. It's a bop. It is mood. Come on is bae. It's on fleek. It's wicked. April's like looking at me. She's like, "Oh no, the end has come. He's dying of 2000s pop references, or just slang. Dying of slang. Too much slang. Ouch." Okay, we're at 105 votes, and it's like it is neck and neck. It's within 6%. Which song is better? Come on, you guys got it. Oh, this is so stressful. I really want Come On to win. Barney Dole has got the right idea, and so is Maddie Guevara and Stephanie McBride and Art Pope 270 or whatever, but it's gone now, so I couldn't see it. Zach and Jacob Levin, or oh gosh, this is going so fast. Come On is catching up. Okay. A lot of the other polls have gotten upwards of like 180 votes, so I'm going to give this just a second. But then we really got to get a move on. And I'm sorry, Jonah, if this... It just had a tough one to go up against. Katie Raderman had a good people are laughing at my my slang. Ali Lee has got it right. Ali Lee knows what's going on. Oh, come on, guys. Let's refresh. Let's see if you figured it out. We'll go with whatever this says. We'll go with, because we gotta live life. Oh, it's tied. It's literally tied. Oh my gosh, April, this is so intense. You can't see April, but she's down here doing stuff. Or you're almost there. Yeah, there's her hand right there. Hey, April, say hi to April, everybody. Okay, Ali E says, "Come on, just pick your own opinion, people. They don't want me. She doesn't want me to influence people." Okay, Edits on Toast says, "You chose your other favorites. That's true, but only when it was definitely going to win. And even then, I tested it once." Okay, The Good, the Bad, the Dirty wins. I know. I didn't. I'm not cheating because I am picking favorite. It doesn't even matter if I'm picking favorites. It's just I'm picking the ones that I think definitely win just because they have mega popularity. So trying to not be a cheater here, okay? Hey Look Ma, I Made It versus House of Memories. What do you got for me? Hey Look Ma, I Made It versus House of Memories. We're going to keep this going faster. We gave that one a little bit of extra time because Jonah was such a trooper. But we're going to get this done. People saying hi, April? Lots of people. Wow, lots of people. Hey, April. Hey. I feel like I want to say hi to my wife now. Hey, April. Hey, Cliff. Okay. Oh, America Via is making a new account so you can vote twice on Twitter. Hey, you know what? If you put that much effort into it, you deserve to vote twice. That's what I always say. Hey Look Ma, I Made It. Clearly winning on this one, guys. And we move on to the next one. Trade Mistakes versus Behind the Sea. Trade Mistakes versus Behind the Sea. What do you got for me, people? It's voting time. All right. So, life has been good. I'm going to talk about myself while I wait. I don't have much to say. I will just say, this is such a blast. There's nothing better in the world than having 325 people who all care about the same thing that you care about, which is pointless, stupid waste of time where we just try to pick the best song using a bracket. Coolest idea ever, I gotta say. But it's just so much fun, and I am excited to do this with you guys. Arias Me says, April is the real star of this live stream. I'm so glad you guys are here. You guys, I get you. Like, your sense of humor is my sense of humor.
It's not a joke.
Wait, what?
It's not a
joke. April said it's not a joke. I think you were talking about Ari being that you were the real star of the live stream. Yeah. Okay, this is a really neck and neck one, so we're going to take it to Twitter. And for the first time ever in my entire life, I have more than 99 notifications on Twitter. And if you don't know what that looks like, it just says 99 plus. So I'm feeling like mega famous today, which I'm not, but I've got 323 of my closest friends here hanging out. Behind the Sea versus Trade Mistakes. Comment if you want to play Fortnite with me at some point. That would be fun. I'm looking for people to help me win a Victory Royale. If anybody in my fan base has gotten a lot of Victor Royales and could get me there on duos, I've never gotten a Victor Royale except for in 50v50. So hit me up if you can get me to the end there, because my next door neighbor got a Victory Royale kind of on accident. he's not that great, and somebody just died in the storm when it was 1v1 at the very end. And so I really need to win this. So if you can help me, please send me a message on Twitter or, tweet at me. I'll read it. And then we can go and play Fortnite together. But I need guarantees here. Also, it's going to be hard because I'm terrible. Okay.
You got super chat.
I got super chat. April is like the best unasked for behind the scenes person. Okay, so it looks like on Twitter, Trade Mistakes won pretty handily. High Hopes versus Impossible Year. I'm going to be honest, I like High Hopes more than I like Impossible Year. Death of a Bachelor was good, but there were like 4 songs in there that were really good, and the rest were like just averagely not that bad. But I thought High Hopes was super, super fun. So High Hopes versus Impossible Year. What is this super chat that April mentions? Hannah Forsyth. Oh, Hannah, I've read your name in the chat, in the comments, and in the chat too, for that matter, a lot. I've seen you around, so thank you so much for being part of this. Oh, I got distracted real quick. The Undefined Gamer 157 says, Fortnite Live, please. I may have something in the works for you guys. You know how Drake played Fortnite with Ninja? What if we were to explain Drake songs to Fortnite players? That's just an idea I'm kicking around. We'll see. Hannah says, this entire thing hurts my soul. I'm picking my best kid. That is true. Now you guys know what it's like when your parents have to decide which kid is their favorite. That doesn't happen. That shouldn't happen, but maybe it does. Yeah, sorry about this. My heart's hurting too in some of these situations. Okay, Robert Ackler says, High Hopes is so much better. And I totally agree. The sound is really good. I don't really like the subject matter material so much. Don't let that detract from what you guys are voting for here. But I would say that High Hopes is the better song. I would agree. Robert, thank you so much. And Jacob says, just going to say it, please, High Hopes win, so good. Yeah, and if you guys, if anybody ever wants to like put out an argument, but I'm definitely seeing High Hopes more in the chat as well. But thanks to both, to Hannah, to Robert, and to Jacob. But I'm going to agree with you guys and with the chat at large, say High Hopes wins. Okay, She Had the World versus Ready to Go. She Had the World versus Ready to Go. And as soon as we finish these last couple first round brackets, we will be officially halfway done. She Had the World versus Ready to Go. We will be halfway done, or just the one match over halfway done. Let's see what we got going on in the chat here. Actually, I kind of want to speak to Roberts more. Impossible Year is good. Let me get a quick remembering of what it sounds like here. Impossible Year, I will say his voice is great, but High Hopes is just so much more of a bop. Now, if I hadn't started doing YouTube and I hadn't read your comments on my videos, I wouldn't know that bop was a phrase. But just the hook is so good. It's so good. So thanks again, Jacob and Robert. Somebody says, I like your wife. You can't have her. She's mine. Get out. It looks like... Oh, this is a really close one. But it looks like... Okay, we gotta take this one to Twitter. Is my face on here? Good. She Had the World ready to go. I just don't want you guys to forget what I look like. Which song is better? She Had the World ready to go. All right, I got that Twitter poll up there, and I'm putting a link in the chat, and it'll zoom by so fast. I should do a super chat to myself so that this one will like stay sticky. Strawberry, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. We're gonna look at this vote really fast though, so just make that vote. Oh, somebody wants. I think somebody is interested in if you would divorce me to marry them, April.
Do they make a good grilled cheese?
She asked, do you make a good grilled cheese? The standards are low. That's probably my fault. Okay, well, now that my wife has shown that she's willing to go and leave me for a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, and the reason she asked that is because we were making grilled cheese today, and I totally screwed up. April, if you want to come into the screen, you're welcome to. You don't have to hang out down there if you don't want to. Are you okay? Guys, I broke April.
Who's winning?
It's down between these two, and I'm just refreshing it. I wish I didn't have a MacBook Air to live stream with. I think that would probably help.
Somebody
Everyone going
commented,
faster.
"Please, She Had the World is my favorite song in the whole world. It has to win." So now I'm leaning towards that because I feel bad for them.
That. Oh no, we have to give it a chance.
No, you have to be fair.
We have.
Fair is good.
Liz, the person who is looking for you to divorce me, says, "I make great grilled cheese, April. Come for me."
I'll have my people call your people.
All right, just out of the generosity of that one person who asked for it, let's see what we'll refresh the Twitter poll one more time before we make the call. And the answer is Ready to Go wins. All right, Ready to Go. Finally, Roaring Twenties versus Mad as Rabbits, people. Last one of the first half. And then I'm going to go get a drink of water because I'm getting tired, actually. This is exhausting. Roaring Twenties versus Mad as Rabbits. And then if anybody wants to say that Always would beat This Is Gospel, you're welcome to say it. I'm pretty confident This Is Gospel wins, but, do what you want. And we just, we all have places we got to go. Somebody says that April and I are cute together. Don't let anybody steal your girl, Cliff. Advice taken. Foxes on Fire says April is so pretty. Oh my G. Or OMG. Blow says I make good grilled cheese. Lots of people said hi, April. This is great. Yeah, she's great, isn't she? Oh my gosh. If Roaring Twenties wins, people can't choose. Roaring Twenties is good, I'll admit. And I think Roaring Twenties is winning. I'm looking at the chat here. You can watch me look at it. Dang it. You crazy people. Why would you let... Oh my gosh. Okay, this shows that I am unbiased here because the chat is clearly saying Roaring Twenties, but I want Mad as Rabbit, so I'm going to be fair, and Roaring Twenties wins. Dang it, guys. You just took a crap right on one of my favorite songs there. Mad as Rabbits. The rabbits are mad. They're like angry. Get it? Oh, also, I don't think that we put that one in there because Miss Jackson won that one. Did I miss any others? Okay, good. Whew. Okay, guys, look into my eyes here. Look into my eyes. We have just done something incredible. We have taken the 64 most popular Panic at the Disco songs, and we have just narrowed them down to the top 32. We're about to have it again. And this is going to get ugly because... No, stop. Don't... The roll me like a blunt because I want to go home line. Whoever just commented that's the worst line. Okay, Mad as Rabbits is now getting way more chats now that I voted for them. Or now that I put the thing in. Roaring 20s won, guys. I'm sorry. It won. Okay. We have just done something incredible here. We have made... Okay, I already said that. Let's go. Let's get on to this next one. Quick reminder, if anybody wants to hit me with a super chat. I'm seeing some people vote for Always. But This Is Gospel definitely still wins. Well, now I'm making myself sound unbiased. The reason I'm saying This Is Gospel wins is because if I say, yeah, if you don't like the This Is Gospel beats Always, you should say something. Well, all the people who like Always are going to say something. The people who like This Is Gospel aren't going to say something. So, everybody comment This Is Gospel if that's what you like. But I'm pretty confident in that one. I'm seeing a lot of people complain about Mad as Rabbits. Okay, you know what? We can't afford this to be done wrong. Mad as Rabbits, we're going back because I'm seeing all these comments now, and I'll do This Is Gospel as well. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have tried to put this in my own hands. Which song is better? Mad as Rabbits or Roaring Twenties? And I'm going to put another poll up there at the same time for the other one. If you care about your song, go vote. Which is better? Always or This Is Gospel? Always or This Is Gospel? All right, I'm going to let you guys decide. My bad. I shouldn't have ever presumed. I presumed too much. I can't believe 310 of you are still watching this. Do you guys not have like a life? Do you not have something more fun you could be doing? Why are you watching me do this? You guys are cool. I really like you. A lot. Okay. Yeah, both of those polls are up. Mad as Rabbits, Roaring Twenties, and this is Gospel versus the other one. Yeah, it's crazy how tired I'm getting, actually. I'm going to switch it to the thing. We're going to collect those votes. Guys, I'll be back in 2 minutes with some water. No, I got it, thanks. I need to get off. Next week, working a lot. Are you sitting there now? You uncomfortable? You're not on screen. I know. April tried to take my seat while I was gone. Comfy. That's what my wife does to me. All right. No, she's great. She's making some tomatoey stuff. Okay, this is Gospel clearly wins. As I predicted, I am vindicated and justified. What now? Get on my level. You didn't know how sassy a white boy could be, did you? Okay, Roaring Twenties won. This is Gospel won. Yeah. All right. So just as predicted, just as we thought. All right, guys. Round 2. It's round 2 time. I don't want you guys to get mad at each other. I don't want this to end up as a bloodbath. I don't want anybody to die. Please just be nice to each other and let's do this. Okay. We got a super chat. Get to that in a second. But first, let's look at the first matchup. And remember, these are songs that are 50% more popular than other songs. The math doesn't work, but humor me anyway. The only difference. What is that stinking long song name? What is up with Panic at the Disco? The only difference between Martyrdom and Suicide is press coverage versus Miss Jackson. For me, clear choice. I won't say. Don't want to influence you. Make up your own mind, people. Live your life. But that's the one. It is The Only Difference versus Miss Jackson. You can just chat this one. And then we got our super chat. And a super chat. Robert, thank you. Longtime super chatter, Robert Eichler. I was watching old Smosh before this, so no, I have nothing better to do. Okay, to be fair, Smosh, they're pretty good. They're good at what they do. They were the YouTubers that were YouTubing when I was, wanting to be a YouTuber. But now they moved on. But I'm glad that you ended up over here. Too close to call. Too close to call, guys. It really is. Okay, so I'm going to do this on Twitter again. Which song is better? Miss Jackson or The Only Difference? Putting that one on Twitter. I'm going to start putting a couple more of these on Twitter just so we can get more going at one time so that Robert can get back to his Smosh videos. One of the Drunks versus Sarah Smiles is the next one. Which song is better? Sarah Smiles, one of the Drunks. And I'll also be looking at the YouTube chat as we go. I'll just put close ones that I think are going to be close up there. I think King of the Clouds is going to be close as well. Which song is better? King of the Clouds or Nearly Witches? It's going to be hilarious. My analytics, all these comments that you guys are making, my analytics is going to go nuts over this stuff. And it's going to be like this enormous spike that's just going to be insane. Because of these millions of comments you guys are doing, 96 per minute. You guys are doing 96 comments per minute, and it's slow right now. It was faster earlier even. We were up to 376 comments a minute, which is insane. So those are the 3 we're working on right now, guys. The Only Difference versus Miss Jackson, one of the Drunks versus Sarah Smiles, and King of the Clouds versus Nearly Witches. So let your pleasure be heard here. I'm seeing a lot of Miss Jackson, but I'm also seeing a lot of The Only Difference. But Sarah Smiles looks way more popular than her opponent, which is one of the Drunks. And I do not disagree at all because Sarah Smiles is such a sweet, sweet song. So beautiful. Let me get my radio announcer voice, get close to the mic here. Sorry for all the brushing. There's a hair on my mic. Sarah Smiles is one of the most beautiful songs of our generation. Grab a loved one and bring them close to the fire. Listen to this song. Miss Jackson versus The Only Difference. Complete tie on Twitter. This is insane. One of the drunks is beating Sarah Smiles on Twitter. Wow. Wow. What happened? And then it's neck and neck between the other two. Okay, this is going to get ugly. This is going to get so ugly as we get into the second, the third, the fourth, the last round. It's going to get absolutely insane. Not to be a broken record, but guys, thanks for being here. All right. Man, this is tough. How is one of the drunks beating Sarah Smiles? Is this like the new fans coming in and swooping down? All right, we're going to make some calls here. It looks like Miss Jackson barely beats The Only Difference, which is crazy to me because Miss Jackson just seems like an iconic song. Like it's a song on another level, you know? King of the Clouds and Nearly Witches still completely tied up, and then one of the drunks is beating Sarah Smiles. Guys, wow. Wow, I would not have expected this at all. This is insane to me. Absolutely freaking insane. Abso-freaking-lutely. So how's your guys' day going? Hit me up in the chat. I'd love to hear what's up with you. Somebody please break the tie between King of the Clouds and Nearly Witches too. That is insane. I've never seen a 50-50 last this long before. Wow. Oh, we got a super chat from Danielle Taylor. Maybe because it's 99 cents, she wasn't able to make a comment? That would be sad. I would really like to hear what she has to say. I'm scanning the chat for something from you, but there's, like I said, 96 comments a minute, so I'm not seeing anything. But Danielle, thank you so much. I'm going to assume that Danielle just wanted the will of the people to survive. So we're gonna respect what the people have to say. And let's see where we are at. Pull up my beautiful face again. Hey, guys. And let's look at the final tallies on these votes. Sarah Smiles pulls ahead at the last minute just by a little bit. I don't know if I influenced you guys to do that, but if I did, yeah, I'm glad I did because Sarah Smiles needs to win. Duh. Okay. And then, Dying in LA versus Nicotine. I think Nicotine's going to win based on how much you guys liked it last time. That was crazy. We're going to continue waiting on King of the Clouds and Nearly Witches until somebody makes up their freaking mind. Gosh darn it.
Is that super chat from Danielle Taylor?
Yeah.
I found her comment.
Oh, yeah, you did?
Yes.
What did she say?
She says, I'm mad, lol. I was going to tell you that you inspired me to film my first lyric analysis today.
Really? Oh, thanks for finding that, love. Danielle, that's so awesome. Danielle, that's so great. That's so great. On Twitter, direct message, DM me, and send me the link to your analysis. I would love to watch it. That's so cool. That's so cool. I really think that lyric analyses have a little bit more to offer than like a reaction, because a reaction video is like fine and all, and we see what people think, but an analysis and an explanation, like you're putting original thought into it, and you're like, you have something to say about it. So if I can inspire other people to do more analyses and fewer reactions, I would love that. Even though I do reactions from time to time too, so they're not evil. But I think that's awesome. Nicotine versus Dying in LA. Oh, King of the Clouds wins. Whew, that was intense. That was intense. It pulled ahead by a good bit. So good job, King of the Clouds, and everybody who's a fan of King of the Clouds, good job to you. Good job. You guys, this is fun. This is fun. Something about a small bean. Hannah, Cliff, stop this madness, Hannah says. I'm sorry. It's just insane, guys. Dying in LA versus Nicotine. What you got for me? Home dogs, home slices. Time to Dance versus Girls, Girls, Boys. I'll put a vote up for that as well. As we start to get into the top levels, I might try a straw poll rather than Twitter, just so we can get everybody involved, but no guarantees because sometimes those don't work for me. But we'll save that for the more important ones for now. Twitter is just quicker. Say what? Wait, what? Oh, it's another currency. Dang! I don't know what ARS is, but Mauricio Delgado just gave 50 of them. What is an ARS? The internet doesn't know either. ARS currency. What country is that from? It's the Argentina. It's from Argentina. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Mauricio. I appreciate that very much. He says, Sarah Smiles is a beautiful song. I love it. I am from Argentina. Love your channel. Okay, so I could have probably just looked at that then. I feel somewhat stupid. But Mauricio, thank you so much. Thank you for loving my channel, and thank you for super chatting me up. I'm glad for your sake that Sarah Smiles made it through. I did not update that yet. Thank you for reminding me. All right, Mauricio, thank you, sir. All right, let's refresh again and see where we are at with the most recent 2 votes. And I'm going to go ahead and put up another super chat, or not a super chat, sorry. I'm not going to super chat myself. That would be silly. It would be giving YouTube 30% of $1. But not that that's a bad thing, because YouTube makes this all possible. I wouldn't be able to connect with you guys if it weren't for the tubes. It looks like clearly Girls, Girls, Boys wins that vote by like 70% to 30. Not a surprise to me at all. Victorious must have been really unpopular. Lion is the most fun versus Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. I'll put up a vote for that. Which song is better? Line is the most fun versus Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time. All right, got that vote going. Yeah, Girls, Girls, Boys. I'm seeing in the chat you guys definitely preferred that one over Love Is Not a Choice. Okay, okie-doke. Time to Dance. Just reading your chats. Time to Dance. Dine in LA. Cliff Lyric Dad. My whoa, that was crazy. My Lyric Dad. Cliff Lyric Dad. My Lord and Savior. Please, I literally want to cry. I love all of these. Not your Lord and Savior, but I can be your Lyric Dad if you want. Or why don't we just say your Lyric Brother? Lyric older brother. That's good for me. I'm not ready for children yet. But, yeah, it's rough. It is rough. It's rough to see these go. But just remember that for every song that we throw down, that's another song that goes up, right? We got to stay strong, people. All right, so we got some votes going up on Twitter. Why don't we save this one for the chat? I Write Sins Not Tragedies versus Emperor's New Clothes. Or not, sorry, but It's Better If You Do versus Far Too Young to Die. This one is the one we'll do here in the YouTube chat. We won't put it on Twitter. What do you got for me? People. But It's Better If You Do versus Far Too Young to Die. All right. And I'll go back to Twitter and see what other votes is happening. I see a lot of people saying Lying. That matches up with what I would expect. Hey, Professor, OVA student. OVA student, you comment on a lot of my videos, and I appreciate that, and it's good to see you here. Starbuckies, I like your shirt, Cliff. But It's Better If You Do definitely wins. Nice. 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 Blazer Boy, when are you going to do an updated Imagine Dragons stream? I don't know. Probably on the rotation. Maybe next time they put out music, honestly. All right, so we got that one. Let's go check up on a couple of other ones that we left waiting in the twits. And April does not like it when I use these colorful Nicotine versus beats Dying in LA just by a hair. April does not like it. She's like sitting here cracking up every time I say something like the twits or it's a bop or that's mood or I'm under fleek or something like that. I did that one on purpose. Okay. I think that this next one is going to be a hard choice for y'all. I Write Sins Not Tragedies versus Emperor's New Clothes. Actually, personally, easy choice. Let's see what you think. I'm going to put that one on Twitter too. Which song is better? I Write Sins Not Tragedies. Or, what was the other one? Emperor's New Clothes. Emperor's New Clothes. Yeah, boy. All right, let's see what you got. And it looks like Lion is the most fun. Beats Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time just by a freaking hair, just by 2%. So many of these have been so close. If this were a battlefield, it would be just full of blood. There would be just blood everywhere. So much blood. Dying songs laying on the ground, screaming. Okay. April, my manager is wondering if maybe I'm going too far with my analogy.
You're trying to say it's a bloodbath?
It's a bloodbath. Charm. My teacher used to call Instagram the Grams. Yeah, I'm down with that. Somebody asked if my real name was Cliff. It is. Whoa, Sins. Okay, I don't even need to look at Twitter because Sins is winning by a ton, and that should have been obvious to me. Sins is one of the songs that I think is a real contender for first place. After we finish this round, I'll go through and do my predictions. But yeah, I think Sins is gonna win heavily. Let's get my face up here. My beautiful, beautiful face. My beautiful face. All right, Sins Not Tragedies wins handily. Not even a competition. All right, people. Going down the next line. The bloodbath continues. Death of a Bachelor versus The End of All Things. And I think this is a call that you guys can make in the chat because I think it's going to be pretty cut and dried. Oh, hey, who is it? I caught her. She's been like sneaking up and I waited till she wasn't looking. Then I put the camera on. Ha. Oh. Fun. That's the fun dance if you don't know. April says I'm not a dad yet. That's good to know. All right. Another. Okay, Death of a Bachelor wins handily. And if you see water dripping down my face, that's because I'm bad at drinking water out of a cup. I need a straw. All right, Death of a Bachelor wins. All right, guys, The Ballad of Mona Lisa versus Northern Downpour. Dang, this is going to be classic. I'm going to put this one up on Twitter. Which song is better? Northern Downpour or Mona Lisa, The Ballad of? That one is a call that I need you guys to make because that's a tough call. That is a freaking tough call. Okay. Oh no, Mind of Stone. Mind of Stone. Oh, I'm so sorry. They were just too... Mind of Stone says, okay, I'm back. The end of all things must win. I am so sorry. Everybody, a moment of silence for Mind of Stone's favorite song, The End of All Things, because I'm afraid Death of a Bachelor was winning pretty hardcore. It really wasn't a question as far as the chat goes. So it didn't even make sense to take it to Twitter to draw it out. But you know what? He super chatted me, and I appreciate that. I am going to put a poll out there, and if you guys overturn it, we will put The End of All Things back on there. And that, my friends, is the power of a super chat. Death of a Bachelor. Let me put End of All Things in my ear so I can make an argument for it too. Out of respect for your super chat. The End of All Things. I know almost nothing about The End of All Things. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst champion to go into battle for you. The End of All Things. I could do a dramatic voice, and maybe that would sway people. That might be more effective than... The End of All Things, an epic song that sounds slow and sad and sweet. Vote for it for the koala person. Mind of Stone. All right, that's what I got for you, man. Let's see who's winning our current polls. And let me throw another one up there, too, while we're waiting. Build God Then We'll Talk versus LA Devotee. I feel like both of those are pretty popular ones, too. We got some classics going here. Which song is better? Build God, Then We'll Talk. Or LA Devotee. LA Devotee. Alright, Death of a Bachelor, clearly winning. Mind of Stone, I'm so sorry. Nobody should have to live through that. The Ballad of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa beats Northern Downpour by a fair amount. I think Northern Downpour is really popular and really good, but it's just such a classic. All right, I'm going to throw... what about Golden Days versus Hurricane? I'll let you guys decide that one in the chat. Sorry the screen's like doing crazy stuff, but Go ahead and do, we got Twitter is doing this one, and then we got YouTube chat doing Golden Days versus Hurricane. What do you got for me? What do you got? What do you got? Man, Mind of Stone's going to unsubscribe now. That's just sad. All right. We are stretching into an hour and 20 minutes here. That is crazy. I thought this would be done a long time ago. I did not think it would take so long, but I forgot how unresponsive YouTube live streaming is. I owe you one, April. We all owe April one. What were we going to do? Go to a coffee shop?
I was going to go to a coffee shop.
Were you not going to take me too?
No.
Oh, she wasn't going to take me. I think it's spiteful because I'm making this
Guys,
live stream.
because Cliff doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't drink coffee.
But I do drink hot chocolate and milkshakes.
He doesn't drink tea either. No coffee and no tea.
Well, that's for good reasons. That milkshakes are better.
It's not for good reasons.
I'm going to put a poll in Twitter. Which is better? Coffee or milkshakes? There's an important poll. I should do one where it's which is better, April's taste in drinks or... Wait, which is better? Cliff's taste... Okay, this is a good poll. Which is better? Cliff's taste in women, April's taste in men. There's a poll for you. I love polls. I love live polls. And we got some people dropping off here, so they probably don't like polls as much as I do. It looks like I'm going to say Golden Days wins that one. Alright. Golden Days, just barely, though. Just so barely. Alright. Build God Then We'll Talk versus LA Devotee. LA Devotee just barely wins, pulls it out. And Say Amen versus The Good, the Bad, and the Dirty. This one we're going to put on Twitter. Which is better? Say Amen. The Good, the Bad, the Dirty. That one's for you guys. And then we're also going to go ahead and put Hey Look Ma, I Made It and Trade Mistakes up there. Which is better? Hey Look Ma, I Made It and Trade Mistakes. I think Hey Look Ma, I Made It's going to win because it was a single, and Trade Mistakes, it might have been a single, but it's from a while ago, and I don't think it was off of a super popular album. Maybe it was. I'm going to get murdered here. Let's see. Oh, it was off of Vices and Virtues. That is a super popular album. All right. Let's get my face back up here. My beautiful... Bye, April. You just saw April leaving, guys. I'm so sorry you missed her. She'll be back, though. Probably. Would you guys like it if Strudel showed up? Let me know in the chat. Whew. Okay. People are saying milkshakes. I'm hearing a lot of milkshakes, April.
You're wrong.
One Torch says coffee milkshakes.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'll do that.
Everlook Back says coffee. He just said "ite." Couldn't see that before it went. Cliff, there's a reason. Somebody says, Cliff, there's a reason the tables are numbered better win. The tables are numbered better win. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My B. Also the B of the other 273 people watching. It's their fault. Not mine. Oh. Okay. Say Amen wins pretty handily there. Oops. All right, back to here. LA Devotee can't win when it's not even in that competition. Say Amen wins. And then Hey Look Ma, I Made It versus Trade Mistakes. Oh. Okay, milkshakes are winning by a lot, April. I hate to say it, but it's true. Also, I love to say it. But Cliff's taste in women is better than April's taste in men. That's an insult to me, but I'll take it. Sort of it's an insult, but it's also sort of it's not. Hey Look Ma, I Made It wins pretty well against Trade Mistakes.
People are commenting trade milkshakes.
Trade milkshakes, that's great. All right, last two of the second round. High Hopes versus Ready to Go. What do you got for me, people? High Hopes versus Ready to Go. I'm going to leave this one up to the chat rather than take it to Twitter. It's so funny to me that Cliff's taste in women is better than April's taste in men. I should take offense at that, but I won't. Ava De Fritas, who comments on the channel a lot, said, I was just drinking a milkshake.
Doing life right.
Hannah says, no one should ever have to, or quotes me, no one should ever have to live through that. That's how I feel every time a song is eliminated, Cliff. All of these songs are my favorite. Hannah, this is the wrong stream for you. I'm so sorry. Molly Mogard says, April is bae. Oh, Jenny is wondering where Strudel is.
Do you want to call him?
Did we bring Strudel in or mention him?
You mentioned him.
Did I mention him? What did I say?
You said you guys want to see Strudel.
Oh, yeah, okay. Somebody, Danielle says, milkshakes are better, but calories. That's fair. That's fair. Ready to Go beats... Oh, I think Ready to Go is beating High Hopes. Yeah, Ready to Go is handily beating High Hopes, which is... That's fair. I really liked High Hopes, but... this is Gospel versus Roaring Twenties. What do you guys got for me? This is Gospel versus Roaring Twenties. This is Gospel versus Roaring Twenties. I delude myself into thinking that I have a voice worthy of being a radio announcer. Super Bob 1000. Cliff, have you ever thought about growing out a huge beard? I have thought about it. In fact, I've had a beard that was like down to here, and it was pretty awesome. It looked great.
Don't encourage him.
Problematique says Cheese Whiz is the best.
That song?
Yep. This is Gospel is definitely winning by a ton. All right. Now it comes time for predictions time, April. Now that we've narrowed it down to 16 songs, April doesn't know a ton about Panic at the Disco, I don't think. But we're going to go ahead and look at these. Guys, again, I want you to be proud of yourself for your accomplishment here, because we have just narrowed it down from 64 incredible songs from an incredible band to just 16. And this is where it gets really intense. And this is where friendships are put to the test, and lovers argue and fight, and people get just straight up cut. They're gonna like cut you, or I don't know, isn't that like a gang slang thing or something? I'm gonna cut you. No, that is the awkwardest live stream you ever saw, kids. All right, let's get to it. Let's get some. For those of you who just got here, the way this is working, we've got only we've only got like 15 1v1s left to go. And we're probably going to decide almost all of these via polls here pretty quickly. If not this round, at least the next. We started out with 69 Panic at the Disco songs, and we got rid of 5 because they were the least popular out of all of them, and we've narrowed it down to 16. We vote in the chat, and we vote... Yeah, Nearly Witches was in here, PEMMA. We vote in the chat. In fact... Oh, yeah, I think it just died this last round. We vote in the chat, and or we vote on Twitter, or we vote on another link that I will try sending. In fact, let's test. I just want to test the straw poll function for this next one. So I'm going to put a link in the chat. It's going to be hard to find, which is the reason I don't like it. Let's see. We'll just test it. Which song is best? Sarah Smiles or Miss Jackson? This is going to be a tough one. Duplication checking. Create poll. Yeah, boy. All right, I'm going to share it with you. Copy. I'm putting this link in the chat. Link is in the chat. You guys can go and click on that link, and you can vote. I want to view the results. We got votes going. I can watch the votes come in. This is so cool. I love votes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and make my predictions for which ones are going to win and how far they're going to go. I think that Miss Jackson's going to win because it's just like more eclectic. I think Miss Jackson's going to win this one. I think Nicotine's probably going to win because King of the Clouds hasn't been around that long. It's not super like emotional connecty, and I had not realized how popular Nicotine would be. Girls, Boys, I think will beat Line is the most fun a girl can have with her clothes on. I Write Sins Not Tragedies is going to beat, but it's better if you do, I think. This is Gospel will beat Ready to Go. I think I think Say Amen will beat Hey Look Ma, I Made It. I think L.A. Devotee will beat Golden Days. And I think Ballad of Mona Lisa will beat Death of a Bachelor. Notice what albums these are coming from. We've got Vices and Virtues making several placements here with Sarah Smiles and the Ballad of Mona Lisa. We've got Pretty Odd. I don't think we have anything from Pretty Odd left. Yeah, Pretty Odd died pretty quickly. But A Fever You Can't Sweat Out is still represented with Line is the most fun, but it's better if you do, and I Write Sins Not Tragedies. Is Build God Then We'll Talk gone? Yeah, that died. Wow. Got lost to L.A. Devotee. So sad. And then a lot of their new Too Weird to Live, Too Weird to Die still has This Is Gospel, Miss Jackson, and Girls, Girls, Boys. So that's a strong album. Death of a Bachelor has several with Golden Days, L.A. Devotee, Death of a Bachelor. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. And then the newest album, it has Say Amen and Hey Look Ma, I Made It, and that looks like it's it. So, yeah, most popular albums so far would be Death of a Bachelor, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, and I guess Vices and Virtues, though. I mean, basically everything but Pretty Odd is doing fine. All right, let's get back to it. Where are we at with our vote? Miss Jackson wins as predicted. Hey, let me know in the chat, guys. Is that working for you? Is that like a better way to do it? People are saying coffee milkshakes, grow the beard. Northern Downpour should win this whole thing. SpongeBob Extra says. Just Trade Mistakes should have won. Yeah. Man, so sad. I'm so sorry. This isn't fair. Oh, Bethany Miller. We have people. Sound the alarm. I need something loud to make noise with. I found some Sharpies to knock against each other, some markers. Bethany Miller with our biggest super chat yet. Hey, Cliff, I love your channel. I'm an elementary music teacher, and every time my students tell me about a new hit song, I love to sit and discuss the song with them. Also, April is Beautiful. Bethany, you couldn't have picked a better way to spend that super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you watched this, and you being an elementary music teacher, you are part of the audience that I really want to reach out to, because I think that you guys, especially like pay notwithstanding, but a lot of what you do, the sacrifices that you make, the hard work that you do, the long hours, all that stuff, I want to be able to support you, so I try to provide some educational content for you guys that you can use or just rip off from me or whatever. But, you guys are in the front lines, and if you can help people to think about their music in a deeper way, they're going to listen to you before they listen to me, because they know you. And you sound like a great teacher. You obviously, you said that my wife was beautiful, so I'm going to just respect anything you say. I'm going to respect anything you say at this point. It's slurred. I didn't say disrespect, but it sounded like I did. Okay. Miss Jackson wins pretty well there. Let's do another vote for King of the Clouds versus Nicotine. Create a poll. Which is best? King of the Clouds, Nicotine. Create poll. How do I share it? I want to share this poll. I'll share it the only way I know how. With the internet. My slow little computer. Hopefully you guys are still seeing this. Freezing up hardcore for me. Hey Olivia, you're welcome to come in.
How's it going?
You want to be on camera?
Sure. I look so tired.
Cool. This is April's best friend growing up, Olivia. Oh, right here.
There we go.
Yep.
Hi.
Yep, we're doing our live stream competition right now, and we got this vote going on here. I'm going to vote here, and then it is neck and neck, people. Absolutely neck and neck. Man. Guys, I have never had such a good live stream before. Thanks for showing up. This is so much fun. You guys are great. Oh, yeah, let's see Strudel. Let's get Strudes in the deal here. All right. Strudel, the camera dog. He's not a good camera dog. Oh, Bethany Miller said hi, Olivia.
Hi.
Strudel, how's it going, buddy? And then Meow Master said hi, too. Hey, I'm Strudel. I'm so cool. I'm Strudel, and I'm a dog. Okay, Strudel, get out of here. That was awkward. Yes, try to give you as much puppy as I can afford to spare. So the winner of our current poll it's tied 50-50. Doggone it, guys. Sorry, Strudel, I didn't mean that. Let's try to have some decision-making skills here for once, please. The next vote is going to be Girls, Girls, Boys versus Lion is the most fun, and I'm going to put that one on Twitter. What is the best? Girls, boys. Sorry, girls/boys. Lion is the most fun. Okay, look, if you guys want to have a conversation, you can't have it in the room where we're having a live stream. This is going to go on the internet. It's going to be on the interwebs. We can't just have conversations on the interwebs. It's not a podcast. Show some restraint. Somebody says to give them my dog. You can have him if you clean up after him. You will love him. Okay, let's see. Still, how's nicotine? Oh, I forgot I have to share. Well, here, I'll get the next one ready. What is the best song? Strudel is sneezing. Oh no, how cute. But now he's erping. Great. Alright, sins. Not tragedies. I wonder if me misspelling something would influence your vote at all. Okay, so it's still like tied. It's just a 1 point difference on the nicotine versus King of the Clouds. So I'm going to put that back in the chat so you guys can hit that up. And then I'm going to put another one in there too. So go vote for that again, people. I think I Write Sins is going to win this one. I will give you the little linkaroni. And there's also that one going on in Twitter. Goodbye. That's how we do live streams at Pop Song Professor Incorporated. We keep it cool, we keep it calm. We have a good time. We relax. We enjoy the life. All right, Nicotine beats King of the Clouds. Congratulations to Nicotine. I hope that's a good thing. Well, you know what? Things just changed a little bit. Nope, they changed more for Nicotine. Okay. All right, so here's where we at, people. Nicotine beats King of the Clouds and advances to the semifinals. Yeah, I got that right. What do we got going on the Twitter vote? Whoa, okay, so a lot more people followed me on Twitter since we started this. That was kind of expected, but not 200 more people. That's crazy. Well, anyway, welcome to my Twitter account. Girls, Girls, Boys beats Lion is the most fun, just as predicted. Nicotine won, Miss Jackson won. So far, I have been right about everything. I just want to point that out. I'm not only the pop song professor, I'm the predicting professor of predictions. Yeah. Get on my level. I Write Sins, Not Tragedies wins. Clearly it wins. And we move on to the other side of the bracket. Next, we have Death of the Bachelor versus Mona Lisa. We're going to Twitter for this one. Which is better? Death of a Bachelor or Mona Lisa? That one's your call, everybody. Go and call it. And I'm going to create poll for LA Devotee versus Golden Days. Which is better? LA Devotee or Golden Days? And I'm going to put this one in... I'm voting for LA Devotee, personally. Oops. Results. Yeah, give me some of the results. Copying. Putting it in the chat. All right, so the LA Devotee one is in the chat. I'm going to spam it in the chat because that sounds like fun. Yeah, boy. Okay. I'm getting hyper now. All of this, like, excitement and energy is getting to me. Woohoo! I don't know if you guys can empathize with me, but it's intense. Mona Lisa looks like it's gonna crush Death of a Bachelor in the Twitter poll. The LA Devotee versus Golden Days. LA Devotee crushes Golden Days. I think we're getting more votes on the straw poll, or at least more votes quicker on the straw poll. Well, it's really close. Mona Lisa's not crushing Death of a Bachelor. It is neck and neck. It's within 6%. Oh my goodness. They're coming around the corner. Here they go. Whew. Man, you guys are stressing me out. I'm stressed out. 21 Pilots reference. Only the true fans will get this one. A ghost. All right, we're down to the wire here. We are really getting down to the wire. Let's move it along. Okay, so LA Devotee. Let's look at the Twitter poll. Looks like Mona Lisa wins pretty clearly with 8% lead, which is pretty good. I respect that. So I'm right there. I was right about LA Devotee. Say Amen, I think, is going to beat Hey Look Ma, I Made It. But let's find out what you guys think it's going to do. Which is better? Say Amen or Hey Look Ma? Create poll, share, copy, pasting it in the chat. Pasting it a lot so that you don't miss it. Over on Twitter, we're going to have Ready to Go versus This is Gospel. This seems like a clear one to me, but This is Gospel, that is. Which is best? That's the wrong case. I should say better, not best, when it's comparing two things. I'm an English teacher. Get on my level. I'm starting to do that thing where I just get kind of loopy, because I honestly am really tired. I'm going to need to, chill out after this. Guys, I still haven't got any Twitter direct messages from people who know how to play Fortnite well and who can help me get a win. I need you. I need you. Okay? I got to beat my neighbor. Somebody is saying that straw poll results can get skewed by bots. Please be careful with that. It's not a good idea to use. Super Bob 1000. My hope is that nobody would cheat, and especially over something that's not super serious, and that hopefully they don't have time to cheat or to create a bot. We'll try to keep this super fair at the end. Thank you for mentioning that. We will not use straw poll in the semifinals or the finals. We will just use Twitter. Well, no, because I really wanted to. We'll do both. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't want it to get skewed for sure, but I also want to try to involve everybody as much as possible. I think maybe involving people would be worth the risk of cheaters. I just hope nobody would cheat, or you're dead to me. Okay, the results of Say Amen versus Hey Look Ma, I Made It. It looks like Say Amen wins pretty clearly there. So Say Amen, moving forward. And we got Ready to Go versus This is Gospel. I've been right so far. I'm pretty proud of that. This next round's going to be way harder to predict, but I'll try. Mona Lisa crushes Ready to Go, and it's down for the count. All right, guys. You know what time it is. It is, I don't remember what time it is. We're down to 8 songs. It's semifinals, and then we get on to the finals. Right? No, we're semifinals. So we got up in the left corner from this division, Miss Jackson versus Nicotine. Miss Jackson's going to win. It totally is, I think. Girls, Boys versus I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. I think I Write Sins is going to win. Say Amen versus This is Gospel, I think. Oh, that's a really tough call, honestly, because Say Amen is new, fresh, and catchy, but This is Gospel is really good. The Ballad of Mona Lisa, I think, will beat LA Devotee, even if LA Devotee is maybe a catchier song. But I will leave it up to you guys. We're not going to go quite... For the very final one, I'll put it on both. I'll put it on Twitter and straw poll, and we'll just make sure there's no discrepancy. But for now, what do we got? Let me see what we got in the chat, what people are saying. Twitter poll... Never played Fortnite, somebody says. You messed up on Twitter. Somebody says I messed up on Twitter. Check the Twitter poll. Mona Lisa beats Ready to Go. Oh. What did I do? Oh, This is Gospel versus Ready to Go. So sorry. Thank you for mentioning that. Which is better? This is Gospel. Ready to Go. Okay. My B. fix that. You guys go vote for that on Twitter. We now have This Is Gospel versus Ready to Go, as we should. And then we will move into the semifinals and wrap this shindig up.
Cliff, we're gonna get coffee.
You're going to go get coffee?
Not milkshakes.
Not milkshakes?
Not
No! Oh my gosh! You have to get coffee. Why would you get coffee? Milkshakes are better. Can you bring me home a milkshake?
if they have enough news.
Or you could stop at a milkshake store. Okay, have fun. Have fun. Bye. Love you. No, you don't. I love you more. SpongeBob Extra says, don't ever let us do this with 21 Pilots. I couldn't. Yeah, I already did, in fact. And we're going to do it again in October after they come out with the rest of the album. It's going to be crazy. Okay, it looks like... Which one won? This Is Gospel beat Ready to Go. Thank goodness. I like This Is Gospel. Okay, semifinals, people. Look alive here. Straw poll. I'm going to make one for Miss Jackson versus Nicotine. Which is best? Miss Jackson or Nicotine? Create poll. Share. Copy. In the chat. Hey, April. They all want you to get me a milkshake. And them too. Justice for milkshakes. Cliff and April are so cute together. Thanks, Alyss. The Melis. Justice for trade mistakes. Give Let's Kill Tonight justice. I love these. Milk boy, milky boy. That's what? Okay. The internet did speak. Milkshakes rule. Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right, so I'm putting that... the vote for straw poll in there, and I'm going to go ahead and put the vote for Girls, Girls, Boys versus I Write Sins, Not Tragedies on the Twitter. Which is best? I Write Sins or Girls, Girls, Boys? It's up and it's there. Whoa. I feel like people are going to unfollow me on Twitter because of all these polls I'm posting. That's life. That's life. So, while I have you here, guys, let me point out that my Patreon is the freaking coolest thing ever. And also, Liz, you can have a peanut butter milkshake. Yes. But my Patreon, super cool, guys. You should totally check it out. Here's what I'm going to do. Because life is not about money. I do fine. So this channel's not about making a ton of money, though I would love to do this full time one day. So that's partially what it's about. But the big part is community, learning, critical thinking, and then getting good lyrics and sharing them with other people. Trees actually won the last one. But so I like to shout out my Patreon because it's incredible. There's some really, really good perks over there, including the Still Needs Explaining podcast where I explain songs. Going on his Patreon lets him buy milkshakes. Penguin Knee says, you're totally right. Yeah, if you join my Patreon, it happens. I want to give you guys a little bit of an extra incentive here for my Patreon today. This document that we're looking at for the Panic at the Disco thing, I am going to give this document to my patrons so you can look at the whole thing and I will share it over there. You do not have to be like a $3 patron or a $5 patron. You can be a 50 cent or a 1 cent patron and still get this, all right? You can be a dollar patron, whatever. But anybody who is a patron, it will be there. Sign up today, and I'll have it up there for you, okay? So if you sign up for my Patreon and do that, it's great. But Patreon is not just about getting the Panic at the Disco tournament bracket limited edition. Asterisk. My Patreon, which shout out to, who was it? I think Katie or somebody new joined today. I got the name, but I don't remember it. But my Patreon, you can get a behind the scenes podcast where I talk about like how I strategize for my YouTube channel and how I'm picking songs or what videos I'm thinking of doing. You can get a discussion Facebook group that we're trying to grow. It doesn't have a lot of people in it right now, but we're trying to get more people to like share videos with each other and to talk about new songs and stuff. Strudel came in the door. But at the $3 level, sometimes I'll share like this super cool artwork right here. I'll do like 21 Pilots or Panic at the Disco artwork, and I'll just share it with everybody for free, whoever's a patron. But I also have the Still Needs Explaining podcast where April and I will explain song lyrics that you guys request. And we'll just 5 that everybody requests, and we'll do it. And then people also get to help me pick songs for my channel. So, and your songs that you write could be the ones we explain in the Still Needed Explaining podcast. So, all that to say, just sign up for my Patreon, guys. Really great community, and it's a good way for us to be able to communicate and stay in touch too. Because I get like hundreds of YouTube comments a day right now. And I used to respond to every single one, and I can't now, which makes me really sad. Somebody did my lyrics course. That's cool. Grace Mensa. Yeah, Grace, how'd you like it? Did you enjoy it? I hope that you did. All right. But anyway, so that's enough about Patreon. I might mention it at the end real quick, but let's see where we are in the votes. Miss Jackson versus Nicotine. Miss Jackson pretty clearly wins. And then we got Girls, Girls, Boys versus I Write Sins. I Write Sins wins. All right, so I don't know if you guys are emotionally prepared to do I Write Sins versus Miss Jackson, but that's about to happen. Next we have The Ballad of Mona Lisa versus LA Devotee, and I'm going to put that one on Twitter. Which is best? Mona Lisa or LA Devotee? And then over on Straw Poll, we are going to have Say Amen versus This Is Gospel. Which is best? Say Amen or This Is Gospel? Create poll, share, copy, putting it in the chat. Somebody asks a question. Where is it? Viliagendiz Pergi. I don't know how to say your name, so sorry. Why do you always say things about unicorns with the notes on your YouTube? If you guys follow my community channel, or if you look at your subscriber list in your YouTube app, handheld devices, stuff like that, you can probably see that I do mention unicorns from time to time. I'm sorry, V. That is going to have to remain a secret. I feel like you should probably know. I feel like it's something your heart should tell you the answer to, but unfortunately, I can't just go sharing that on the open internet. What if somebody who's not part of the King Unicorns tribe hears us talking about this and figures it all out? It would just be terrible. So, that being said, also, I keep forgetting to put my face back on here. Not that you're missing out on a ton. My face is good. It's not, Instagram model good, but it's good. That is called self-deprecating humor mixed in with vanity. This Is Gospel. Beat Say Amen. I was kind of 50-50 on which direction that would go. Interesting. Very good, very good. All right, let's zoom in so you guys can see the carnage. This Is Gospel. Look at all those songs that didn't make it. That's 15 songs that This Is Gospel supposedly is better than. That's crazy. All right, Ballad of Mona Lisa versus LA Devotee. What do we got? It looks like Mona Lisa's winning, but I got to double check here. Come on, Twitter. Tweet. Okay, Mona Lisa definitely wins by like 10%. That's pretty good, actually. Oh, no. The link, the site can't be reached. I see you. I hear you. We're going to definitely be very careful on this next one, but Mona Lisa wins. Here we go. Yeah, and also, if you sign up for Patreon, you get this whole document here to look at and everything, complete with misspellings, so it's good. Guys, we are down to 4 songs. 4 songs, which means we have 3 head-to-heads left to go. We have Miss Jackson in one corner versus I Write Sins, Not Tragedies in the other. We have The Ballad of Mona Lisa versus This Is Gospel. So these 4 top songs, I got to check because I want to know which albums these are all from. I Write Sins, Not Tragedies is from A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Good, good. So we got one representative there. Nothing from Pretty Odd. We have Vices and Virtues with The Ballad of Mona Lisa. And that's it. And then we have This Is Gospel and Miss Jackson from Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. Supposedly, it would seem then that Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die is the most popular Panic album. Death of a Bachelor and Pray for the Wicked probably just haven't been around long enough for people to be able to start fully appreciating them. But also, a lot of times, the old stuff, the old songs, just people... Things change with artists, and you want something out of them, and you never quite get that again. That's okay, but things change, you know? It happens. All right. Bracket tournament for Taylor Swift. Liz, I'm with you on that one for sure. It will happen. Whew, okay. I gotta read some comments here. You know what? We'll read comments as soon as I get these polls up. Miss Jackson versus I Write Sins. I'm going to put on Twitter. And we'll put the final one on both Twitter and Straw Poll. Which is best? Miss Jackson or I Write Sins? And then on Straw Poll, in the other corners, Mona Lisa versus This Is the Gospel. This is Gospel. Which is best? Mona Lisa, This Is Gospel. Mona Lisa, create poll, share, copy, put it in the chat. Christine Ray, supposedly that album is the best? What were we even talking about? We were talking about Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. Yep, supposedly. Supposedly. All right, so the polls are active and going. We're going to see which ones are winning here. Shay Wright says that there's a reason the tables are numbered. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're having a rough day. You're having a real rough day. I can tell. Like I said, you guys who are saying lyric daddy, I'm not ready to be a father yet. But I'll be your lyric brother. That would work, right? Problematic. I left for like 10 minutes. What happened to GGB? It made it a long way. It made it to this round right here. And it got beat up by I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. List, don't worry. Don't worry. Well, I'll leave it up so you don't have to wonder who won. Lyric uncle. Yeah, okay. Some of you are insisting on lyric daddy. Lyric senpai. I'll take that one. Lyric babysitter. No, I'm not a very good babysitter. Lyric big brother. Lyric older brother. Swish squish, he adopted us. Well, brother adopted you. I adopted you as a brother. I adopted you as a friend. Okay, let's look at some early results here. Mona Lisa, or This Is Gospel, beating Mona Lisa handily. Intense. Mona Lisa gets beat by This Is Gospel very clearly. It's a very clear fight there. This Is Gospel, one of the two best Panic at the Disco songs of all time, one would suppose. We're going to do a loser's bracket too, real quick here. Let's see where our Twitter, I Write Sins, definitely beating Miss Jackson. Okay. I Write Sins beats Miss Jackson. Okay, guys. We're going to make a new category right here. We're going to say Losers Champion. And we're going to have Miss Jackson versus Mona Lisa. And I'm going to put that up on a straw poll. Actually, you know what? Just do that in the chat. Let's do that one in the chat. In the chat, guys, you have to decide between Miss Jackson and the Ballad of Mona Lisa. Let's see what you got. And then we're going to do the final, the ultimate one. The lyric son. I'm not your lyric son. Lyric bro. Yeah, Grace, I'll take that one. Rosemary Beard and lyric grandpa. How old do you think I am? In the chat, you got to decide in the YouTube chat, Miss Jackson versus the Ballad of Mona Lisa. See who this is for third place. This is for third place. Lyric creepy uncle. No, that's terrible. Why would you do that? Lyric Holy Spirit. Lyric pole. Lyric sensei. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa looks like it's winning. Oh, I gotta show my face. I keep forgetting to show my face. What a great face, too. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people... Now I'm seeing a lot of Miss Jackson. I'm seeing a lot of people saying things like, bring back this one. Bring back that one. This one totally would have won. And I respect that. So, what I might do for you guys, is this is going to look like a total cash grab. Or will it? See, I always question motives and stuff like that. But it's not a cash grab, because if you just want to do like $1, I will make a 4-way poll on Twitter for we'll do it after the whole thing's over so that people can get going. I will do for the first for a few people who can super chat me. I will do, how many straw polls can we do? If anybody wants to submit any songs for further consideration, I saw Tables, I saw Nearly Witches, I saw a few other. If you want to super chat a song that got beat out earlier, I will run it against the winner. I will let it run against the other suggestions, and then the winner of that. So it's kind of like a double elimination thing, but you can bring it back using your super chat. Only $1. Hopefully that's not too much. I definitely don't want to make this into a cash grab, but I definitely want to give priority to people who are willing to help me go get a milkshake after this. So yeah, boy. But yeah, so we got a lot of people asking people to do super chats. Okay, cool. But yeah, so we'll come back to that, and we'll do we'll have like a scenario for that worked out. In the meantime, I think Mona Lisa beats Miss Jackson pretty handily. Oops, not that one. Oops. I'm bad at copy and pasting things, guys. All right. So, Robert says, Not Gay Ben, your chat didn't come through, man. Let me find your chat. Not Gay Ben, I don't know what your suggestion was, and I don't know if I'll be able to see it in the chat. If anybody sees what Not Gay Ben commented a lot and say that he said it so that we can all see it. Okay, Matthew. Okay, so I'm going to save up these super chats. Robert says that I Write Sins is the most overrated Panic Sin song. It is not the best song on that album, let alone Panic's best song of all time. Not Gay Ben, message me on Twitter or something, and we'll get your song in that list. For some reason, it didn't come through for the $1. I think that maybe you have to do like $1.01 or $1.99 to get it to like show the words or something, but that's really weird. Like, it really should have shown up. All right. Oh, he said nicotine. Okay, nicotine it is. Good show, Ben. Good show. I hope Ben's not like, oh man, they're totally giving the wrong thing. Robert, as far as what you were saying, I really like I Write Sins, so I kind of disagree with you, but I think that it's typically very common for a song to get overrated, and so I should probably give a closer listen to some of this other stuff. Let's see. Hannah says, Nearly Witches. Okay, what did Jacob say? I'm not seeing Jacobs here. I'm not seeing Jacobs. What did Jacob say? Help me out there, guys. Hannah, we got Not Gay Ben says nicotine. We got Matthew says Mad as Rabbits. We got... I cannot wait to do this with 21 Pilots. That's going to be insane. What did Jacob say, guys? Help me find Jacobs. Sophie says girls, boys. Lots of... What I love about this is that every time somebody does a super chat and gets the song back in, everybody's like freaking out about how much they love that person. Jacob said high hopes. Okay. Good call, Jacob. I like all of these. Nicotine and Nearly Witches I don't know as well as I really should. But I'm really glad that these are showing back up, especially Mad as Rabbits and High Hopes. Those are ones that I really didn't want to die. All right, that's a pretty good set, and thank you so much for the super chats, guys, for making that possible, for setting me up with a couple more to throw at people. I think we need to go ahead and find the winner. Robert, you need to do this for MCR. Totally agree. I'm gonna actually write that down because that would be fun. Robert, MCR. Oh, Alejandro, LA devotee. Alejandro, LA devotee. So those ones all get a second chance. Okay, I didn't mean to do this at the very beginning. I wasn't even going to do it, but I just felt so bad that everybody's weren't showing up. So you guys are basically buying second lives for your people. That's crazy. Okay, I like how this is turning out. This is fun. And you guys are definitely setting me up with enough for a milkshake. I am going to get a milkshake in honor of all of you. I will post it on my Instagram. I don't know if I'll be able to get it today, but I'll get it soon. I promise you this. I will use your super chats to get myself a milkshake. And if April wants one, I'll get her one too. Instagram is in the description and on the chat. Okay. I think that the super chats is slow. Oh, nope. Super chats have not slowed down. T Fun Gaming wants Northern Downpour. All right, you guys can keep super chatting. Go for it. If you're just getting here, basically, we are down to the wire. Let me give a quick summary of where we are, and then we'll do this. You can continue to keep super chatting, but basically, we have done this entire thing, 64 of the most popular Panic at the Disco songs, narrowed it down to these two top contenders, I Write Sins, Not Tragedies versus This Is Gospel. I'm going to go ahead and put those polls up. We're trying to decide what is the ultimate Panic at the Disco song. And I have I Write Sins and This Is Gospel for the Fallen Ones. Ne'er-do-wells in their slumbers. I'm going to do also a straw poll. Hit me up on Instagram and I'll show you that shake. Thank you guys again so much for how freaking fun this has been. This is great. Which is best? And I've got This Is Gospel and I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. I'm creating that poll on straw poll, and the polls on straw poll have to agree for this to be legally binding. Basically, what we're going to do after this is several people gave a second life to their favorite songs. And so we are going to go back through those. We're going to find the most popular one out of the second life songs, put that back up against the winner just to double check to make sure. The people decide. It's all you. So, Mirik Miljan, someone please super chat this. Do competition about Imagine Dragons' best songs. I already did that, but I want to do it again. So I got the straw poll going for you guys. And I got the Twitter poll going. And it is intense. What's going to happen? I don't know. Will we ever know? We will very soon. Oh my gosh. That is like, so far it's a bloodbath. I was not expecting this. Both of the polls agree. And it's looking like it's a pretty clear answer. And it's by a lot. So I have absolutely no doubts that this is legit. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. I sound very surprised. Whew. Like I said, follow me on Patreon for that $1 a month. You can even cancel out after the first month. Go for it, and I will give you this giant document with all of the winners and the losers and everything on it. But no pressure there. I think that we're just having fun for the most part today, and it is a blast. Looks like we are done adding super chats for songs to get a second life. And I don't know if you guys are looking at these votes, but This Is Gospel destroyed I Write Sins, which is insane to me. It is insane. Oh, excuse me. Bless me. Alrighty. Double checking the names for this next round here. Alejandro. Okay. Well, guys, that is the ultimate winner. The ultimate winner of this competition. I Write Sins, Not Tragedies. Stick around for the second life rounds here. We're going to see if any of these other songs can go up against them and win. And we are going to Yeah, we're going to see. I'm going to create a straw poll for all of these. Actually, you know what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put 4 in one straw poll because basically here's what I'm thinking is if we put all of them in, we won't really know which one is everybody's favorites because it'll be whichever one is the least offensive will probably win. And so what we're going to do is we are going to try to split it into a few different votes for the straw poll. Yeah, we can do 3, 2, and 2. Now we're gonna do 4 and 3. So I'm gonna do 1, which is the best, and we're gonna do Nearly Witches as suggested and super chatted by Hannah. Thank you so much, Hannah. Nicotine by Not Gay Ben. Mad as Rabbits by Matthew. And Girls, Boys by Sophie. So I'm gonna send this, put this chat in the poll in the chat. I would be awesome to see a major upset like this. I don't even know what we would do. It would be crazy. All right, I'm glad you guys are sticking around for this next part because this is gonna be fun. All right, I just put it in the chat a ton. I spammed it in the chat, so you should be able to see that. Go ahead and vote for Nearly Witches, Nicotine, Mad as Rabbits, or Girls, Boys. But yeah, this is Gospel 1. That's crazy. Wait, did I put the wrong winner? Oh, I did. Oh, thank you for catching that. That's my subconscious. This is Gospel wins. I wasn't trying to cheat. I promise. I know, I said this is Gospel. You fool, Connor Toas says. I put this as Gospel, and I was saying this, or I put the other one, but I was reading this as Gospel. Yeah, that's hilarious. Holly's like, please read the chat. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'm going to put up the other straw poll for the other one. Wait, I put a lot of nonsense words in this one. That was stupid. I'm an idiot. We just won't count those votes. Okay, and now I'm going to put what is the best, and we've got High Hopes by Jacob, LA Devotee, which is a good one by Alejandro. High Hopes is good too, of course. And then Northern Downpour from T-Fun Gaming. And I'm going to put that in the chat as well. Copy. In the chat we go. Yeah. K. Rose says Nearly Witches is underestimated. I agree with you. All right, so I just went ahead and spammed the next one between High Hopes from Jacob, LA Devotee from Alejandro, and Northern Downpour from T-Fun Gaming. Tree Fun Gaming. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. That's hilarious. Okay, Tree Fun Gaming. My bad. So you should be able to look at those, vote for those in the straw poll. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Some people actually voted for ASDF, the stupid little accident I put in there. That's great. It looks like Girls, Boys it wins by a lot, and it looks like Northern Downpour is winning by a lot. I'm going to give it just a second more on Northern Downpour. But that's pretty looks pretty strong to me. Okay, guys. I'm glad that people are sticking around, and I have a feeling that most of the people who are sticking around are people who really care about these other songs because we are down like half of what we've had as far as viewers right now. Hannah, I paid money for Nearly Witches. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hannah. Kitties are safe. Something says, can you do a TOP tournament? Yes, in October we will definitely. Final straw poll. Now we're going to do what is best between the Second Life ones. Northern Downpour gets 47% of the vote. That's good. And Girls, Boys gets 38%. Hannah, you should know. Nearly Witches got 27% of the vote. That's really good. Nicotine got 23%. Mad as Rabbits got 10%. Both of those are really good. LA Devotee was very close to High Hopes, but it looks like the older songs really are winning here. We'll do Girls, Boys versus Northern Downpour. Northern Downpour, so good. And then we are done, and I'm going to go take a break and get a freaking milkshake. Like I said, follow me on Instagram for a picture of that milkshake. All right, I just spammed the new poll for the The finalist. Man, I'm exhausted. I am so tired. This is fun. Some people are like, ASDF is the best. That's great. Sophie, yep, your Girls, Girls, Boys made it through, and Tree Fun Gaming, Northern Downpour made it through. Congratulations on that. Milkshake Merc, that would be fun. I'm going to keep spamming this. Spam, spam, spam. Girls, Girls, Boys versus Northern Downpour. Who is winning? Looks like Girls, Girls, Boys is doing it, people. Looks like it's doing it. It's doing it. Yeah, boy. Whew, okay. I kind of like Northern Downpour better, though. Now, I'm just like saying things, just saying whatever pops into my head because I'm being an idiot right now, but Girls, Girls, Boys is winning. Both songs are honestly not very good, Robert says. Robert, I feel like you're really into the deep cuts here because you weren't even a big fan of I Write Sins either. Hopefully you like This Is Gospel. All right. Milkshake Merc. That would be fun. Okay. Girls, Girls, Boys wins. There's no two ways about it. Final poll. This is just to see if we can knock This Is Gospel off the top. And you haven't seen my face in a while, so there you go. What is best? This Is Gospel or Girls, Girls, Boys. There you go. Let's do this. Gonna share it to the chat. You know, honestly, I like straw poll better. ASDF is the winner. That would be hilarious. Yeah, guys, what kind of milkshake should I get? Go ahead and comment that. What kind of milkshake should I get? My favorite is mint Oreo, but I'd love to know what you think I should have. Not Gay Ben says, Cliff, if there's one piece of advice I'd have to give you, it's to get better at thumbnails. Your Isle of Flightless Birds thumbnail hurts my eyes. I'm sorry. That's fair. And those are my older thumbnails. I hope you would agree that my newer thumbnails are better, but I really liked that one because I was just feeling really stupid, so I put a bunch of birds on it that couldn't fly, and it was the best day of my life. All right, what's going to win, guys? Robert, somebody agrees. Shay, right. I agree with Robert. I love the less popular songs. Nice. No, do not make me drink coffee milkshakes. That'd be terrible. Chocolate chip cookie dough, vanilla mint Oreo. Love mint Oreo. Oreo caramel milkshake, strawberry hot fudge cookie, mint Oreo, strawberry coffee flavor. If you keep suggesting coffee, I'm not going to listen to you. Remove the mint and do just straight Oreo. Bethania, I love that thumbnail. The Isle of Flightless Birds one. That was fun. I think I was even like pretending to flap my arms like a bird. That was pretty stupid, but it was fun. Okay. Guys, Girls, Girls, Boys is doing better than I Write Sins did, for sure. But This Is Gospel is winning. Sophie, you tried. You did your best. You suggested a good song. It was the best of the not favorite songs. And I would have to say that I think our winner is still This Is Gospel. Guys, let me go through my list here as much as is still present. Jacob, Sophie, Robert, Alejandro, Tree Fun Gaming, Hannah, Matthew, Not Gay Ben, Robert again, Bethany Miller, Mind of Stone, Danielle, Mauricio, Robert, again, Jacob, Robert. Robert, I think you win for the most, the most super chatting for sure. Hannah, Josh, Mind of Stone, Pigeon Lester, Jonah, Raphael, and Jonah again. Thank you guys so much for supporting this super chat, for making it a blast, for having so much fun with me. I've had a blast with you guys. I cannot wait to go get this milkshake. It's not going to be strawberry. It's not going to be coffee. Stop telling me to do that. And again, just to put this out there, if any of you can help me get a victory royale on Fortnite, message me or tweet me on Twitter. I would love to play with you because I need a win. I need a win, guys. I just really do. So, anyway, we will see what happens. I always hate ending these because I have so much fun. I just don't want the fun to end. But all good things must come to an end, and milkshakes must begin. I'll say, I love you guys. You're fantastic. I appreciate hanging out with you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, the excitement, the just straight fun this was. Molly, this might have been the highlight of my week too. Thank you so much. A curry milkshake. Oh my gosh. M&M milkshake would be good. I might go to Cookout and get one. But Jacob Meyer tweeted me. Hopefully you can help me with some sweet Fortnite there. But I will talk to you guys. Chicken tikka milkshake. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got to end this. Got to end this here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will talk to you all next time. Have a wonderful day. I care about you. Stick around. And Hannah, I see your message. I'm so tired. We'll do this again sometime. Wait for some videos coming out this weekend. And thanks, guys. You're cool.